What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Might be a little bit noisy this morning. We're currently in Liverpool Live Street Station. We're headed to York. I'm about to get on the train. I'll see you when we get to York Station. We're here, we're in York. This is such a nice train station. Just look at it. It's a Victorian station, just like Lime Street, and it's just really nice and really old. But I didn't come here to talk about train station. I'm actually here because I'm going to a chocolate factory. Not actually booked in for that until later on this afternoon, so I've got to find some stuff to do before then. It's still quite early, it's like 9 o'clock, and to be honest with you, I'm knackered. I had like 4 hours sleep, was up at like 5, so I think I might go try find a little cafe and get a coffee and try and wake up a little bit. And then one thing I want to do that I didn't actually do when I was here last time was walk around the city walls. Found a little vegan cafe. It's called Sauce and it's quite good. It's got outdoor seating, it's quite sunny as you can probably see, and I've got myself a cappuccino and I'm just waiting on some food. I've got a full English ordered because I'm gonna have a brunch and then I can just do stuff all day until later on in the evening. Right now I'm just trying to plan what I'm going to be doing after here. I think I'm going to go to York Minster and climb the tower because it's the highest point in York and the view does look really good, so I think I'm going to be doing that. So my full English just came and I'm just showing you it because I got black pudding and I don't like black pudding, but because this is vegan it might not actually taste that similar, so I'm going to try it. Might like it, might not. Here it is anyway. So I'm gonna give that a try and I'll let you know. It was actually a really nice breakfast though. And also I did like the black pudding, it was nice. So I've booked York Minster and basically you just tour the whole cathedral, and I've also booked the tower. So you go up the tower, highest point in York, 279 steps, and I've got about 3 hours-ish to explore it. Apparently that's a good amount of time. Some say you need longer. I don't know how well this is focusing, but we're gonna go now. I'm in York Minster now, and you can just tell behind me, this is huge. Just look how big it is. I don't even know how high that is. It's probably like 60 to 80 foot probably. And it's got a really nice stained glass window here. Churches don't usually excite me that much, that's why you don't see them on this channel much, because although they are really nice and I love architecture and the architecture is amazing in here, but they all tend to be the same. The most exciting part of this is going up the tower to the roof and seeing all of York. Look how high that is. Turns out this cathedral is actually a Gothic cathedral, but it wasn't originally. It was upgraded to one. I'm up on the tower roof now, 275 steps up, but there's not really much you can see. It's just a big cage on top, so the views are a bit obstructed. I have to kind of put the camera through little cuts in the cage to actually show you anything, so you will see bits of the skyline view, but it's not as free as I thought it was going to be for the camera anyway, but for me it's fine. Looks good up here. The tour guide told us that the record getting up those 275 steps to the roof was 1 minute 35 I think he said, and he challenged everyone to have a go at it and asked if anyone wanted to do it, and I was so close to accepting the challenge. I really wanted to have a go, but I have a backpack with loads of camera gear in, I have a camera in my hand, big bottle, so there was nowhere I could really put it, but I am contemplating going down now, put my stuff down and then doing it, but I don't know, I hate tower stairs, so dangerous, they're just uneven. Walking up them is such a chore because you trip on like every other step because they're different sizes, so I feel like sprinting up, I would definitely trip. I absolutely hate tower stairs. with a passion. So now that the Minster's done, I'm on the way to York Chocolate Story, which is the chocolate factory in York. It takes about an hour or two to go through the tour, and you get free samples of chocolate throughout. And I've also booked in for the truffle making, so I get to make some truffles whilst I'm there. But I'm so excited for this because it's been ages since I've had some chocolate. And the significant thing about York Chocolate Story that I can just tell you before I've even gone on the tour is that chocolate's very big here, because the companies such as Terrys, you'll know them from Terry's Chocolate Orange obviously, and Rowntrees, which tend to make sweets nowadays, but a few hundred years ago they made chocolate, and they started with like Kit Kat and Smarties. I'm halfway through the tour now. Couldn't film the first floor because it was all like the museum part of it, and obviously they don't want to give that away because why buy it. So now we're on to the chocolate making part, which is quite exciting, and I can film this.
Just like that, grab your lolly stick, place that into the chocolate about halfway up, and then give it a little twist.
So I'm currently putting honeycomb on there, and now I'm putting some cherry chunks on the lollipop, I think, and a few wafer chunks.
Let me know when you're happy with them, and I'll pop them in the fridge for them to start so it's fully coated. You can give it a bit of a prod as well.
My 4 truffles, I've got a cherry one, chocolate powder one, a salted caramel one, and then a mixed one, which it looks awful, it's turned out quite oily, but we'll see how it is when they're set.
It's cocoa, butter, milk and sugar. Leave us a thin layer, just cling to.
I know you didn't really get to see much in the chocolate factory, but one of the floors out of the 2 you couldn't film on because it was like the history. The second one I could film, but it was quite hard. I've walked over to the Minster to eat the chocolate that I made, or to try it anyway. So here's the lollipop I made. It's got like wafer flakes or something on it, cherry sprinkles, and then I don't know if these are salted caramel or honeycomb. I said both when I was making them. So I'm going to try this one first, but I'm probably not going to eat it all because I've still got a bag of truffles to try, another bag of chocolate to try, and then 2 of these literally just about fit in the bag. It's dark chocolate, but it is really nice. I'm going to try one of these now, and I'm going to try 1 or maybe 2 of the truffles, probably 2. This is much nicer than a lollipop. It doesn't even taste like dark chocolate. It just tastes like normal milk chocolate. And now the truffles. So the first one is the mixed one I made, which is all falling apart. Very messy. Yeah, I didn't expect that. But actually, it's mint. It's got like a mint cream inside. A bit like after eight, and I just didn't expect it. At first I didn't like it, but as the taste settled, yeah, it's quite good. Because the chocolate factory weren't really that long, I don't think, in terms of your perspective. You get to stay with me all night, so you got a benefit there. Like, how lucky are you guys? So, I'm on the way to the hostel now, because I haven't actually checked in. I'll see you there.
We're having a bit of a friends marathon this week. So,
Oh yeah, that's my friends.
Yeah, so that's why we're kicking friends on. A bit later, if it's a bit quiet in there, we're going to
Ping pong.
play a bit of ping pong,
Nice.
man. Yeah, if you fancy it.
Love a game of ping
Yeah,
pong.
we've got quite a few people here at the moment who love to play ping pong, so you're welcome to join us. Well, a lot of stuff for free. We'd offer like a free breakfast and stuff like that.
Oh really?
Yeah, we'd offer a free breakfast, but what we do, we donate to a local charity, so if anyone wants to offer a £1 donation.
That's quite good though.
Yeah, at the moment, until we get back to a certain average capacity, we're not doing that, but in the morning you can grab tea, coffee, there's some bread and stuff, just ask us for it.
I've checked in, and as you just saw then, I got a full tour of the place, and I've not had that before. Patrick was really nice, he was proper sound. And you might have heard, they said they've got the footy on later, and also they might get the ping pong table out. Now I love a game of ping pong, so I might not make the footy because it's at like 7:15 and I still need to go find somewhere to get food from. But hopefully I get back in time for ping pong so I don't miss out on that. I'm gonna get a shower, get changed, and then go find somewhere to eat. Feels like I was in that hostel for ages, which I was in there for like an hour or so, but I've come out and it's pitch black basically. I need to go try and find some food because I haven't had any tea. So I'm gonna head into York Town Centre and try and find somewhere to eat. I've found a place to eat. I'm at a pub called the Tank and Paddle, and it's actually riverside. So I've got this nice view of the river whilst I'm eating. And I think it's student night because it's quite lively on that side of the river by all the bars. Got myself a burger, some onion rings and some nachos. So, and I eat this. I've just remembered that I completely forgot to go walk around the walls. It's something that I forgot every time I've been to York. I forgot last time I was in York and I've just forgot then. But I am here tomorrow. I'm not planning on vlogging tomorrow, but I might have a little bit of time before I get the train home. So if I do, I might do a walk around the walls. This hostel's so chill. I'm just laying here on one of the couches. Look how cozy the room is. Just watching Friends on a big screen. There was a few people in here watching Friends before, but they've all gone to bed now and I'm about to go up now, so I'll see you tomorrow. Right now, I'm on the city walls. I'm not going to walk the whole thing because apparently it takes like 3 or 4 hours to walk the whole thing. I just came up to have a little walk around. Not that high. Right here, there's a bit of a hill. There's a hot air balloon. I thought I'd try some more of the chocolate I got yesterday. Now I got told not to eat them raw. I told they're absolutely disgusting and proper strong and bitter. I think I'm gonna save them because, you know what, actually, I'll try one right now, but only one, and then I've dropped them. This is gonna be terrible, I can already tell. I've got a few there. It's not that bad, it's so bitter though. Think of the darkest dark chocolate you've ever had and then just like times by 10. It's a really dark chocolate button. They said not to eat this either. Raw. Oh my god. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh my god. That's the worst bit of chocolate I've ever tasted. That is so bad, that is disgusting. And I haven't even got a drink. I left it in the hostel with my bag. Now, there's this one, and there's this one. But this one, I've got a good story for you. This is actually a replica of what they believe chocolate was like during the Victorian times when Rowntrees and Terrys and that were first made. The story behind this is that this would have cost about £4 per little bar like this. And as you can tell, it's smaller than my hand, and apparently it was made to last a month. This was meant to last for an entire month, and it was a bit of a status symbol. Apparently this is really dark as well, and then on the back it's got like a rough texture. Oh, it's not that dark actually, and it's actually quite nice. Okay, there it is, there's the dark, and a bit of an aftertaste of dark. Very dark. I actually think that's quite good. I wouldn't be disappointed if I had to eat that during Victorian times. I'd be disappointed in the size of it. So I think I'm gonna go try find something to do or go get tea I know I've just been eating chocolate, but I haven't actually had my tea yet. So let's go. I didn't film me tea. I just went to the same place as yesterday. So I didn't really want to film it because you've seen it, and also it was really busy. It's Friday night, so it was quite noisy. But we trained here, so it's time to go home. So with that, I enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you aren't already subscribed, then please subscribe. And remember, keep exploring.
Divot.
Hiya, buddy. Yeah.